So we only need a couple more things to be able to exit the exiled lands. We need a Witch Queen mask. We need a Star of the Champion from the Undead Dragon in the arena. And we need the Shining D10 in the volcano. Got Samwise here. Yeah. I don't remember what exactly I was doing. I know I did something right at the end of stream yesterday. Oh yeah, I was building the house. I'm talking about DMing. That's what was going on. So this all can go back in here. And yep, you can continue to make that, sure. Edgesmith. We were gonna remake all of our items for me. I think we were. So yeah, I was giving it some thought over the weekend. And I don't know how long, I don't know if I'm gonna have this playthrough go much longer, because there's not really a lot left to do. As far as like a regular gameplay goes, like we could go through and do all of the dungeons, I guess, but I don't feel a need to go do that. Now that we have our guy here, our Garrison Blacksmith, Merkel, he's gonna make us better stuff of this, because he's gonna, mostly I want it for the increased durability. I do want to compare. So let's say the skinning tool and the star metal pick. Clear Q, star metal pick. And the star metal skinning knife, and we're gonna make all of it. So axe, cleaver. We don't really need the cleaver. That's fine. We're not gonna make a star metal sickle. That would be silly. I am gonna switch to star metal mace, I think, rather than axe. Maybe I'll make both. Oh yeah, the venom-infused daggers. We were gonna make those, weren't we? We would need to go get, Sand Beast Bile gland. We need a weapon handle, which is gonna be leather, which we should have a bunch of. Yeah. There we go. We're gonna make a star metal mace and a star metal war axe, I think. And then, who's our main guy we bring with? Probably Samwise, huh? Stats, 15% strength damage, but how much does Robert have? 12%. So Robert has almost as much damage, more health. 836 armor, but they're not wearing the same type of armor. He's up to 1,000. I'll give Robert that extra epic stuff that we have. Because if Robert is better than our Sumerian Berserker, then... I mean, I'm gonna use Robert. Oh, he's already got those. So... yeah, it's close. He's got one more piece, and also... oh, his pieces aren't upgraded, actually. But very comparable, as far as that goes. I mean, I could also make him just a suit of, the stuff that we're wearing. This Redeemer set. I think we have the stuff for it. Anyway, so we're gonna dismantle this. Wait, but before we do, I wanted to check the durability. That's right. Do we have any... oh, we do have advanced tool upgrade kits. So we'll do this one, and then we'll do this one. So, 636 versus 513, 636 versus 529. So, almost, more than 100 more durability, which is fantastic. And then I need to make a couple of... advanced weapon damage kits. And we're gonna go throw those in there. We're gonna give our Star Metal War Axe to somebody. Although I do want to compare damage. $57 versus... oh, 57. So the Edge Smith doesn't increase the damage? That's weird. Four. No armor pen either. Advanced armor flexibility. Advanced tool upgrade kit. Anyway, yeah, we could totally give... oh, he's got the Blade of the Adventurer, though, which is pretty good as far as those things go. I was gonna say we could make him a Star Metal weapon. Really no need to. He's got a mace. Does anybody got an axe that I can upgrade? Maybe I should just, dismantle it. Because the maces are better. So we've heard, and what a little bit that we've used as well, it seems like the mace does seem a lot better than the axe does. I guess we'll just dismantle it, that's fine. Getting a lot of Star Metal back. And then I think we need to do another advanced upgrade kit, because we got a couple of legendaries. Oh, we already did. Okay, so 57. So Aja's Bane is just as good as our mace. Less durability, though, with that durability upgrade. More damage. Same amount of armor penetration. But I mean, we can carry all this stuff with us in case we need to switch out for any reason. Could also take our daggers with. I think I'll run around with this. I'll keep this in our inventory in case we want to switch out. Get my inventory organized a little bit here. Okay, yep, and then we got those legendary weapon kits. How much do we need to make the redeemed stuff? It's not too much. We would have to go get some star metal. It'd be a nice upgrade for our thralls, though. What is perfected heavy padding take? That stuff was kind of expensive, I remember. 21 hardened leather, 7 elephant hide, 3 twine. So elephant hide would be, we have enough. Hardened leather. We would need 105. And then we need alchemical base for each one of these pieces. Can we swing it? Hardened leather. We need a bunch of oil, which we have. Where is it? In here? Or I must have put it somewhere. Yeah. Okay. So we need regular leather, we need heavy leather. We have a good amount of leather, hopefully enough. $100. I'm stopped by my oil. Throw some more in there. Man, this takes so much resource. There we go. All right. At least we got a we got a high level tanner in there, so that should not take as much time. As far as weapon goes, for him, the Bladed Adventurer is good. It does a lot of damage. It might be better to give him something like this with a one-handed mace, because they do use those really well. Grit armor bonus 100. What is your grit armor bonus? 288. So he'd have a little more armor. He'd have a little bit more damage by a little bit, but he has less health. So I don't know. I think Robert is our dude. Robert might be our dude. I don't know why Sumerian Berserker's stats are so shit. Like, it's almost like they put a negative modifier on all of his stuff. Because maybe he was like too good or something, so him specifically is like, he doesn't get as much from his stats. I don't know, it's weird, and it bothers me because it's not consistent. Like, you should think stat equals this. This is how much you have, but that isn't the case. Good morning, what's the arena? The arena is kind of like a dungeon. I wouldn't really call it a dungeon. I guess it's a dungeon. Where the undead dragon is, and we need to kill the undead dragon to get the Star of the Champion, and we need the Star of the Champion to take off our bracelet. We're just comparing stats. Maybe I use Samwise, and then if Samwise dies, we switch to Robert. You know, like Robert is our A team, right? But we don't want to risk him getting injured. You know, it's kind of like a sporting game where you put your very good guy, but not as good guy up front, and they get about halfway, and they're like, okay, well, at least he's getting tired. Then they switch him out for the really good guy, and then you destroy them in the second half. That's what I want to happen. Anyway, is this done yet? Nearly. We're also gonna need some, not armor flexibility kits, but armor reduction kit. So we need plant fiber, we need twine. So yeah, I'm fixing to maybe end the game. Which we need at least 3 items. I'm not sure what you need for the sand guy. I thought you needed multiple scourge stone pieces, but maybe you only need the one. I don't know. We're gonna go check though, because we're gonna go get some bile. We're gonna get some sand beast bile glands, so that we can make these venom-infused daggers. Because those venom-infused daggers are going to wreck any living creature that we decide to attack with them. Alright. Our hardened leather is done. That'd suck if I made the wrong stuff. We didn't. We're good. So then we make this. We need 15. Of those guys in here. Sammy boy, hey, how's it going? How are you doing? Excuse me. Okay, we got those. We need black ice. I'm not sure if we have any. We don't. I used it all. So we're gonna need to go get some of that. So we need black ice, and we need to get a fragment of power for the daggers. Anything else that we need? I don't think so. Hey, got my own server on PC if you're interested in joining. Thanks for the offer. I haven't played much in my off time. I started those games in my off time, and then we never did move Discount Aragorn. And then I haven't really played them since. I've been busy. I've been busy with my D&D campaign, trying to get that spun up. I still have some work to do on it for our session this Friday. And then I spent all day yesterday making an animated video. If you haven't seen it, it's on my YouTube and on my TikTok. It's about a minute long. Sam server if you're interested. Yeah, thanks for the offer. I was playing in my off time. It's just, you know, I've gotten busy with different stuff. So gained a level. Authority. Wonder if I should switch to an axe with these guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna get in here and get that fragment. Hopefully it drops that fragment 100% of the time. Otherwise that would suck a lot. I'm gonna harvest these guys for their blood. I don't know what I need it for, but I just want to have a lot of it. You know, I don't want to have things go to waste and all that. It's hollow bone arrows. What was that? I heard a voice, but it wasn't Samwise's. Alright. Oh, okay. Well. Just get them over here in this nice open area. We're not gonna get ambushed. You take big guy. And I'll take this little one. Yeah, I mean, Samwise's damage is really nice, I will say. Get some sunder built up on him. Okay, it does look like a 100% drop. Special ammunition we don't need, because we already got that. This guy drops black blood, which, you need for some sorcery stuff, I know for sure. And otherwise, probably some high-level crafting. Oh, you know what? There are black blood weapons, aren't there? Or not, maybe not weapons, but tools, for sure. And I think they're really good, too. So it must be later on in this dungeon. Where's the chest? My torch broke. There it is. Strangely familiar axe. Legendary axe. I do like that. We'll read up on it here in a second. I just don't want to be in combat with these guys. Yeah, get down there. I want to repair my torch. Left for a minute and came back to total darkness, yeah. My torch broke. There we go. Alright, level up. We got one more level to max out our authority, which will be nice. Okay. This axe looks familiar, though it is not easy to place it, the shape of the blade, the width of the haft, and even the smell of the metal are like old friends. Carrying this axe is like having an old friend around. Together, anything can be overcome. I remember this axe has like a benefit when you're carrying it, but I don't remember what it is. I do remember that. But I'm not sure if, like, since the rework, the perk rework, if any of that shit works. Because a lot of them, or if it just doesn't show you, because I know a lot of them, like, increased your stats as you were using them or holding them. But that isn't reflected on my character anymore, so you can't tell what you're benefiting from. Which seems odd, but, you know. This will also be a good test of our armor to see how good the insulation is for cold and things. I would have gotten cold already, so that's working very well so far. Do I even need the torch? I'm gonna keep using it to see. I will take it off. Let's see. Huh. Well, this is about as cold as it gets up here on this pathway. So, I think we're good. I'd say the cold never bothered me anyway, but the cold doesn't bother me anymore anyway. Doesn't sound as nice. We don't need that stuff. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, don't need to worry about that anymore then. Undead dragons. Do you give me leather? Or these aren't undead dragons, they're just frosty dragons. I know the undead dragon will give me leather. Well, we take him down in no time at all now. He does give us leather. Okay, cool. Sure, we'll keep this stuff. Might as well. We have infinite carry weight, and I'm not looking to get into a bunch of fights right now, so this is fine. How's your day going, Nana? I didn't ask. That increased climb speed is pretty nice. I do start to notice it. Here we are. We don't need that. Is that it? Only like 700? 760? Did I drop some on accident? I feel like I should have more than that. But I guess maybe not. Oh yeah, you get glutton for punishment for fall damage. I forgot about that. You know, not too bad. How's yours? I feel okay. My stomach is off today. So if I suddenly run away on on stream, that's why. Because my stomach has been feeling... My stomach's been off. I didn't sleep very well last night. I had a hard time getting to bed. Plus, it doesn't help that my stomach was off last night too. So that's persisted. So, this has got to be the shortcut. This has got to be the shortcut. I thought it was a cave that you go into, kind of like the one that we went into with the creature with the black blood. I don't remember this big drop. There's a chest right there. In fact, I remember there being stairs up to it. There's stairs up, so maybe that's like a ceiling drop down into that cave? I'm not sure. We should go investigate at some point. In fact, we will go investigate at some point, because I'll need to do that when I go for the Witch Queen. Because we need her mask. But anyway, we're not going to do that right now. That'll be in a bit. But not right now. Yeah, we'll need to find out where that shortcut is, because I don't quite remember where it is. I remember it's in a very cold place. And when I see it, I'll know it, because it has stairs leading up to it, and it's pretty, the entrance is pretty unique looking. It's not just like a random cave on the side of a mountain. It's a little more than that. Probably just follow these roads. One of these roads will probably take me to it. I'd bet. Speaking of, I saw your TikTok this morning. Hilarious, thank you. I spent all day on that yesterday. And I think it turned out well. I checked it this morning, it was doing pretty good. It has like 400 views on it, so that's cool. Considering it's a 1 minute long video on TikTok, you know, I'll take that, because I was talking to one of my friends about it, and she was like, yeah, if anything's over like 30 seconds, I don't even watch it. And I was like, oh, okay, good to know. Because my one before this one was kind of long. I do like it, but it ran a little lengthy. And it didn't do very well at all. Like, it definitely reflected that. Also, it's not so simple to understand, so I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out slowly but surely. It's gonna take a bit, though, because I'm old and crotchety. Alright, so we got this stuff here. What else do we need? Just the star metal. And a full stack should do it. Or a full stack will definitely do it, but I meant like 100. There we go. Okay. Redeemed. Okay, now we have a set for our thrall. And we have the reduction kits, because actually the thralls are going to get my old stuff. And I'm going to get the new stuff, because it has good durability on it. Although I guess I could wear this stuff until it gets a little lower. It's just kind of a dangerous game, because if it breaks, then I'm screwed. I guess I could carry some armor patch kits with me. Those in there. I just so happened to make a damage upgrade kit for this here axe. Yeah, 60 damage compared to 57. So a little bit more damage. I think it also gives you some sort of, like, bonus, some kind. I don't know exactly what it is. Black blood. And then those hollow bone arrows are pretty decent, right? We got a lot that time. We got lucky with the drops. Yeah, that can just get cooked. That's fine. There we go. We'll eat at least one of these for the buff. Our Fragment of Power we can throw in here, because that's going to be for our Venom Infused Daggers. Oh, we also got this Corrupted Axe. I kind of forgot about him. We're going to take this Scourge Stone piece to see if we can make whatever it is we need to make. I guess I could just look it up. So many dragon bones. Oops. There we go. 1464. That's some pretty good armor value. Robert, here, I got you some new pants. Yeah, he's up to 1,000, so he's not really that far behind. You by the front gate can also have some slightly better gear. Good enough. And then this can go in the spares box. Alright, and I think we're about ready to take off. I have so many extra weapons on me. I don't need to carry all of them with me. Why don't we do this? Why don't we go into here? We'll take our corrupted axe with us for now. Okay, otherwise I think we're good. We could take some armor patch kits with us just to be safe. Maybe like 3 of them. They're not all that heavy. Extra stack of potions. There we go. And we got our damage buff. Samwise is going to need some food. Take this, and I'll take a stack of pork. Actually, he can just eat pork. He's max level. There you go. And we have so much pork. Yeah, look at all this stuff. Like, I'll just throw this out of the inventory if he runs out, which he shouldn't. Throw that little half stack in there too. There. If you run out of food, you did something wrong. He kind of looks like Tyros, except with an adventurer's blade. You know, which I think might be better than his sword. Tellus Sorrow. Sorry, I bumped the mic. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We're gonna go, to the sinkhole. The question is, do we go check out the guy with the sand tablet first? Or later, or next? I mean, we're already here, so we could just do this quick. Undead Dragon is a mean fight. Particularly, oh hi, things are spawning in now. Particularly if you get hit by its breath weapon, that does not feel good. So hopefully we don't die. We're gonna catch some corruption coming out of here. Just trying to figure out my way down. So there's a way to get down from the sinkhole. It's just if you mess it up, you splatter. I'm gonna try my best not to do that. I guess I can just take it slow. Whew. That wasn't taking it slow, but it worked out. Okay, this is different. I don't remember that guy being here. There is a bunch of, like, chests around here, which sometimes have some decent stuff in them that you can check out. There should be a staircase around here. I think either side, maybe. We're gonna catch some corruption doing that. You can get down the way like I just did, down one of these pillars. But I guess we don't need to rush, and we're not gonna take a lot of corruption. I wish I had a heart of a hero or a dancer, but this is fine. We'll run through quick. Get these archers out of the way before they cause issues. Hey, I'm kind of standing in corruption right now, but we got a well-trained Sumerian berserker now, named Samwise. Is there more stuff down here? Chests hidden? No. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of corruption building up. We might have to go to Suprameru just to clear this corruption off. Dragonbone weapons and armors and things. Oh, hi. Well, I guess all we gotta do is go talk to the guy and kill some sand beasts, so we'll just cleanse it when we get home. Alright, go get him. Samwise, why are you injured? You should not be injured. Also, his health went up. Oh, because I just got that perk. Right, so his stats are boosted now. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna do this thing. Stop picking up rocks. I really don't want to get hit by this thing. The Red Mother is not nearly as bad as this guy. Plus, every time he hits you, he corrupts you. That's the fire breath you don't want to get hit by. We're doing fine, though. Try to keep him sundered. Samwise is going to do a ton of damage with that Adventurer's Blade and the Sunder active. It just fell off, but he doesn't know where to go. Nice attack, idiot. There, we got a couple of stacks. And he's going down. Easy. Okay, I was a little worried about it because that fight can go poorly. But he was pretty nice to us. He stayed pretty consistent. Okay. We're done. We already grabbed our dragon bone weapons, so we can check those out when we get home. This is gonna be the way out over here.
Behold the sands of the arena, Bonded One. Here, the games of mortality are played beneath the sun and the moon.
Yeah, we're running through all this shit.
Your people are puzzling to us, slave. Once, we set a group of them to fight one another. They sat in the sand and refused to fight, even though they knew that our retribution would be swift and merciless. Another time, one of them fought and killed a dragon single-handedly.
That was Theros.
You are spared the fighting, slave.
Also us.
Your job will be cleaning up what is left after the battle. The arena serves the city as a place of blood sport and competition, Bonded One. Our kind are far too few to be wasted on arena battles. But your kind are as numerous as rats, and the exceptionally strong are tested here. On battle days, the great gates to the city are thrown open, and the people go forth in a great throng along the verdant valley to the gates of the arena.
The verdant valley is now all sand.
And a sacrifice to the glory of the old serpent. You are assigned to work, not to watch. There are 3 levels. The pens, the arena floor, and the gallery. Find your assigned position, slave. There is always work to be done.
Yeah, we're gonna see in a bit. Hopefully, like when I get there. But if we need to go get a couple of more scourge stone pieces, then you know we gotta do what we gotta do. I think we do, and even if we do, I don't know. I don't remember where to get them. But anyway, the sandstorm is like actually it's like a spirit or a demon or something like that stuck in the sandstorm. They summoned him. I say they, which is the archivist, the warmaker, and the priest king. Summoned him to wield as a great weapon against the witch queen, but it got out of control, and it's this big ass sandstorm, and it turned everything. This was used to be like a lush jungle, and it turned everything to sand. And we're gonna go down here. I think that's the building, actually. We didn't get anything, did we? No, not really. Just the Star of the Champion. I wish you could catch the fish. Just checking my armor durability. Yeah. I took a couple of hits, not too many. I wasn't too worried about it. But you never know. Yeah, I think it's over here. And this serves a double purpose because near the temple of the sand storm are sand beasts. So we can get their bile, go back and make thing. Now this is gonna be just sad. We got one little exile. Also, these guys. Oh, I should have grabbed my heart, my Nordheimer hearts, because the Shrine of Hanuman is down here too. We're pretty nearby it, I think. I don't remember exactly where it is, but it's somewhere over here. Oh well. We're probably gonna have to make another trip down anyway, so we'll do it then, I guess. Okay, let's see. Okay, here's the temple. I see it now. It's further along. Guess we can check for Hanuman's cave, whatever it's called. Anything over here? No. You can harvest some of the imps for volatile glands, but we have more than enough. Yeah, I don't see it. Somewhere around that way, though. I think. I don't think it's this far up. Or, this far east. Oh, oh, oh. Don't run into that. That's the ghost gate, and if you touch it, you will explode. And sometimes, if you're unlucky, your body will get on the other side of the ghost gate or the ghost fence, and you won't be able to get your ship back. That there is a sand beast. That one right there. They are not very pleasant to fight. $2,500 health. They have a cat moveset. So early on, these things really suck because you're traveling around. This is kind of near the starting area, and so you might like decide to go up here. And you're like, okay, you find some scorpions, and you're like, all right. The scorpions are tough, but you know, not too bad. You know, I'm talking early game. Mostly because of the poison. And then you run into these things. And for me, I never had the numbers on the health bars on. It was just a health bar. And you start attacking them and you're like, this thing has a ton of health. And then it hits you once and you're like, oh my god. And then they kill you. Then you go, okay, never fight those things again. Got it. There is a chest in here somewhere, I think. I don't remember if it's got anything good in it, but it's somewhere. Alright, anyway, so that's our guy. and he's kind of a nut job. Sandstorm Maniac.
A mad fool went wandering in a sandstorm. Eventually, a man
Heart of the
happened along and
Sands.
said, "You
Jagged
mad fool,
Scourgestone piece,
what are you
shattered
doing in
Scourgestone
this
piece,
sandstorm?"
and broken Scourgestone piece.
Mad
So I do
fool
need 3.
replied, "Your turn to talk, fool." Singing sands, stinging sands, singing, stinging, ringing sands, fighting sands, biting sands, fighting, biting, smiting sands, exiled lands, reptile lands, exiled reptile, defiled lands.
He's crazy, but it kind of makes sense if you know what happened.
Look out! It's that mad person again. 7 prophets went a-walking, bearing all their tricks. One was caught by Hanuman, and soon 'twas only 6. 6 prophets went a-climbing to get above the hive. One was stung by locust wings, and then 'twere only 5. 5 prophets
I
went
will not fight them,
a-crawling
Sam, I am.
beneath the city floor. One went mad with power, and soon there were just 4. 4 prophets went a-dancing beneath the corpse fruit tree. One climbed up and stayed there, leaving just the 3. 3 prophets went a-fighting through the pirates' crew. One became a mutineer, and soon there were just 2. 2 prophets went a-wandering beneath the burning sun. One got lost in a sandstorm and left the other one. One prophet went a-gathering the artifacts of yore. He put them all together and was never seen no more. Look out! It's that... This is the best place to hear it, you know. Walking around the desert, listening to the sand whisper just isn't good enough. Strains the ears, not to mention the mind. Perhaps that's why so many of you are mad fools. Not right in the head for trying to listen to the silent sands. Here you can hear the sand shouting at you. When I stumbled into it the first time, all unaware, it simply whispered,
Ever seen no more bugs me. Should have been, and then was seen no more.
"Crazy fool, you went into the sandstorm again." The sandstorm is a living thing, summoned from the ether by foul sorceries. Bound here by the same dark rituals. It escaped the bonds of its masters eons ago, and knows nothing more than an ageless, nameless hunger. It seems to like me, though. You,
It doesn't.
not so much.
It hates him.
Look out!
I'm tired of conversing through this madman exile. I desire release from this plane of existence. Such is not within your power to grant without the Scourge Stone. The Scourge Stone was shattered when I was unleashed upon the world. Each piece was lost to time. As I sweep across the exiled lands, I seek the pieces that would provide my liberation. And yet, though I touch all, I do not find what I seek. They are locked away in caves where the howling sands cannot reach. Search the passage used by the Lemurians to wage war upon the one who unleashed me. Search the tomb of Galamon. He once boasted to his friends as they quivered, caught in my wing, of the lucky stone that would be buried alongside me.
We got that one.
Search the eastern coastline.
Eastern
For the pirates
coastline.
whisper to one another of a stone that grants the captain wishes.
Stone that grants the captain's wishes.
Find these pieces, Exile. Recreate the Scourge Stone.
complete the Archivist's ritual. Only then can I return whence I came.
Look out! Singing sands.
Okay.
Stinging sands. Singing, stinging.
The first time they did the voice switch on me, I was like, Jesus, whoa! Was not expecting that. Pretty cool, though. So yeah, he's the spirit, or whatever he is. That creates the sandstorm. Controls it. Which is why it always ends here. It always starts in the west, in the unnamed city. Or like by the unnamed city. And it sweeps all the way across, then it gets sucked into this temple. So we got the one that's in the Tomb of Galamon. We know where the passage is, so we can kill that boss down there when we go there. The passage is the shortcut I was talking about that leads from the snowy area to the jungle. The one on the eastern coastline, I don't know exactly what he's talking about.
As meaningless as your life.
So that one's going to be a little tough. Yeah, this giant scorpion is kind of your first hint as a new character, like, hey, maybe don't come over here. Maybe being over here is a bad idea. But, you know, this one's got 564 health, which early on in the game is, like, a good fair bit. Alrighty, so now, we got the Star of the Champion. Now, what's going on with my screen here? Why is this still darker on the edges? Is there a sandstorm happening? It's not going to reach this far, but... I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, we got some pretty good leads on where the Scourge Stone is. I'll take that Komodo. Sure. Komodo dragons drop volatile glance. I tried to warn you. No, they drop Ichor. Better. And I'll throw that that hatchling in. What are they gonna like, though? Is the question. Oh, hey, Rot Branch. Sorry, didn't see you there. I wonder if I can see my old house from here. Not quite. Not quite. But I gotta take a break, so I will be right back. Here, you watch that Rot Branch and tell me if he moves at all. Okay. Oop. Get down.
Oop.
Where are we? You know, I guess we could take the shortcut home. That'd be an easier way to find it, because I know where to get in here. Why don't we do that? Maybe we'll kill the boss in there for the Scourgestone piece, since we know we need it anyway. I wonder how good the dragon weapons are. I haven't really looked at them. And especially nowadays, things may have changed. I don't remember. I didn't do I think Arena was the second to last one that I did last time. The last one being the volcano boss. I think that's it's definitely the hardest and a good climax for the story, you know. Very dramatic, the volcano boss. The whole thing about it. Like, just getting into the dungeon is very dramatic. We'll see that later. Those are tigers. That Scourgestone piece on the eastern edge, though, that I don't know where it is supposed to be. There's a camp. Bad kitty.
Your death will be as meaningless as your life.
Now you tell him, Samwise. I can't get up this small rock. Yeah, how do you like that?
Die, outsider.
Bet you weren't expecting that, huh? Oh my god, there's so many tigers. Why is this place infested with tigers? Aren't they very territorial? This camp here, you can go through. There's another one up on the hill, too. And it's a pretty common for them to drop spice here. So you could farm up spice if you don't have a person to make it for you. That guy's got a hook hand. Are you using a sword in your hook hand? Hecker Wave Runner. He is using a sword in his hook hand. You know, if I had a wheel anywhere nearby, I would think about capturing you. Also, Alchemist 3, by the way.
Mate.
Samwise, you have a sword. Use it. Oh, wait. What was that? Shattered Scourgestone piece. Well. Ooh, rare spice. So fancy. Okay, well, I guess we go get the broken Scourgestone piece in the passage, and then we head back and finish it out and get it done. And then all we gotta do is go... It's an attachment, don't worry about it, yeah. These places are always infested with imps. There's a skull imp around here somewhere that wears like a pot on his head, which for us is no problem. But if you come here early, you might want to watch out for him, because I think he does hit sort of hard. Also, we're in the jungle now, so it being extraordinarily dark makes sense. We want to stay on... this bottom level here. I don't care about getting anything from them. It's just gonna be feathers and eggs, and I don't care. This is true indigo. That's for making dyes, I think. Get him. Yeah, okay. I do want to get on this side because right like here, where these ruins are, is a teleporting stone. Obelisk. I do love the jungle though. Man, look at this place. This is so great. With all these huge trees and the cliffs and stuff, you gotta make an amazing base around here. It's just there's no reason to. Over here, I guess by the passage makes a little bit more sense because then you could have quick ways to get back and forth. But also this place has some pretty high level spiders, as you can see. They have cool colorations. I'll give them that. But the spiders around here are pretty tough. They're not like the ones up where we were farming the brimstone. So again, if you're low level and not prepared, I do not recommend going here. Because it's not so much the strength of the spiders, but the volume of the spiders. 'Cause there is a lot up here. And we're gonna use our run-through technique, because I don't want to stop and fight every single one of these. I'm gonna look for the obelisk on the way. It'll be pretty obvious when we see it. I hope I didn't go too far up before I started looking for it, because I don't remember exactly where it is, but it's pretty near here. There it is. Okay. Good. I gotta sneeze. Never mind, it went away. Yeah, they're gonna chase us. Oh yeah, and then there are these. Those little fellas. That guy I do want to kill. Stop it. Yeah, these things drop a ton of ichor. And then this drops ichor and sand reaper toxin glands, which I think if you're gonna make poisons, those make some pretty powerful poisons. There we go. Now we can teleport here. I don't know why I have my torch out. It is a little tricky to run through here. Because you're gonna have things that spit poison at you, and you're gonna have things that spit webs at you to slow you down. So I do caution you about going here if you're unprepared. And then we're gonna go right through. If you watched my video, you would know that this is the Witch Queen's mask. Yep, there we go. Crippling poison. Yep, crippling poison. It stacks up too, it sucks. The passage. Okay, I'm in the passage now, leave me alone. Alright, here it is. So really what you should do before you do this boss down here, if you're gonna fight it, you don't have to fight it, you can run right through. But you should really get some antidotes before you fight it, because it can stack poison up on you, and if it gets to stack a lot, it's going to hurt you. The poison is very unpleasant. Now we're back to regular spiders, these little guys here. And the spiders we don't care about. They don't do a lot of damage. They don't have a lot of health. They're all one-shots at this point. But there is a Sand Reaper Queen down here. Which is a little bit of a problem. I can't remember if you can farm these crystals or not. You can. Samwise, do you want to kill these spiders? You should be a specialist at killing spiders. What the hell, man? All we got left is our agility. Okay, I kind of want to clear the area. I don't know where that Reaper Queen is. Though. Oh, there she is. There she is. Right in front of the way out, too. Oh, she spotted us. Yeah, all of her hits are gonna poison. And poison is deceivingly bad. So I'd be really careful about that. Broken Scourgestone piece. Alright, we got all of our Scourgestone pieces. That was surprisingly easy. I think I got really lucky with the one drop. Because I wonder if that just drops from, like, it's got a chance to drop from any named pirate. And we just happened to see one. Good thing I stopped and killed him. I was gonna see if he dropped any special loot. And as it turns out, he did. Or if we just so happened to run into the one guy who had it, you know? Man, I wish it were easier to climb in this game. Because, like, they allow you to climb upside down, but it's not very easy at all, and they love to just eject you off. If you want to climb up the tall spire in here, there's a chest on top of that. And I think the chest used to have a chance to get some decent stuff, but most of the time it's just not super good anyway. So there's not much of a reason to. Yeah, and then there's some undead guys here. I think some undead lizard men. Yeah, there he is. The camera just shut off, I saw. There we go. And out. To the Highlands. Okay, now we know where the passage is. On this side. Right there, right on that ridge, right on that point. Okay. Didn't find it for me on this map though, huh? Are you sure? Even if I, like, run up here? Nope. Guess not. Right up to the door? No? Alright, that's fine. I mean, we have a teleporter, so anywhere that we need to go, we can just teleport to it now. Because we have the obelisk on the other side of this now, and a map room, so we'll never run up here. Because we'll just teleport anyway. We already killed the boss inside, got the Scourge Stone piece. We never have to go through there again. Okay, yeah, it's just by the lake. So this little path up there. So if you're trying to find the passage, this is how you get in. It's right on the other side of the lake. This is the reservoir. Here. And then you can see the path leading up. Pretty obvious. If you run by, that is. And then it's right back home. Sure thing, man. That's a named thrall. Man, that sucks. I don't have my stuff with me. Oh, never mind. He's just standing on a hill. He looked like a tall guy. He was just standing on a rock. There we go. And since we have to go back down to finish our Scourge Stone, we'll grab our Nordheimer hearts and we'll go find the Hanuman cave. Go turn those in. And then maybe get some Yetis. We did get that Komodo dragon. What do we want to feed it? Exotic meat, maybe? That's usually a safe bet for a decent chance. Although with it changed, who knows? Rare. Let's see. I'll throw this in. It's gonna like one of these things. It ate the pork instead. Alright, whatever works for me. So now he's in there. We'll see what happens when he gets out. He'll probably just be a regular one. I don't even know what a greater Komodo looks like. I usually don't get them because I don't go to the desert that often. Sand Reaper toxin. Can I make the Sand Reaper poison? I can. Reaper poison. Sure, craft 10. Got some question stuff. We never did dye our armor. Although I do like the look of the stuff as is, so. Bones. Let's see, different kinds of bones. Oh, we have dragon bone stuff now too. Let's check that. What's the damage look like on that stuff? Dragon bone. Maul. Dragon bone daggers, 40. Wow, that's pretty high. Dragon bone war axe is 49 compared to a star metal war axe, which is 48. It does more damage. Star metal war axe. How much you want to bet that its durability is just garbage, though? We'll make one and find out. No mace, though, huh? There's gotta be a mace. There's gotta be a dragon bone mace. Unless that's the maul, but a maul is a two-handed. Yeah, that's weird. No mace. Why maul? No mace. Kind of silly. So we need a weapon handle, 5 dragon bones, and a dragon horn. Very easy for us. We have all that just lying around. We'll make a weapon handle. I want to see what the axe does. 5 of these, and we farmed the red mother, so we have like a ton of horns. That's probably the thing that's going to hold you back the most, because most of those dragons only drop 1. Yeah, there's all this dragon bone stuff. No mace, throwing axe, daggers, two-handed sword, javelins. I am annoyed by that, but let's see. Oh, it's a long build. Well, okay. We can also make our venom infused daggers right now. And I will. Jersey Milker, hey, how's it going? How are you doing? It's been a while. We're just making some legendary weapons here real quick. Good man, you? I'm doing good. My stomach's off today, so I said earlier if I suddenly run away from stream, that's why. We're testing this, these dragon weapons. I'll probably need to make, what? 1 weapon damage kit, and then I want to make a reinforcement kit for those daggers. Advanced reinforcement kit, because... Well, actually, I already have one. Is that an advanced one? It is an advanced one. Okay. So we put these on the daggers. Oh, that sucks. Hope you feel better. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I think it was just, food from yesterday. I took a gamble on it, and I knew I did. Not like food poisoning or anything. It's just, you know, something that was gonna upset my stomach, and I was like, well, it's worth it, because tasty food. And then, now here I am. I got myself into this situation, so don't feel too bad for me. Oh yeah, we got those Grey Lotus seeds. Yes, I can't say I haven't done that. Yeah, I know, right? If you have any sort of food, anything, you can't tell me with a straight face that you've never screwed yourself over eating good food. My wife makes this awesome canned hot pepper stuff called cowboy candy. I have never heard of this. Tell me more, please. It's like caramelized, sugary, hot pepper slices. That sounds amazing. Why have I never heard of this before? Or like sweet relish, but spicy. Huh. If you're allowed to, you should totally DM me the recipe for that. Because my whole family likes spicy food. And that is something that is right up the alley. Anyway, sometimes I had a few too many spoons and I pay for it on... Yeah, yep. My worst one to date is, if you've seen Hot Ones, I went to, one of my really good friends' bachelor parties, and he did the Spicy Wing Challenge, the Hot One Spicy Wing Challenge. And if you haven't had the Hot Ones spices, it's hot. The people in those videos are not pretending. It is that hot. Tastes good though. I do agree with them. When they say the Hot Ones, hot sauce tastes really good, they're not lying. It actually is very good. But extremely hot. and passing that through your system is a journey. Yeah, sure, I can DM you. It's preserve/canning though. That's okay. My mom does canning every year. She makes her own pickles. She makes her own salsa. She makes her own everything, and everybody wants them. She's pretty good at it. A lot of work to do in one jar, but if you're going to can like 20 jars at once, it's not bad. Yeah. A journey. Okay. Yeah. It's an interesting time. I of course did last dab on my wing for the hottest hot sauce, and it's like my body went into shock almost, because like my whole face went numb. When I eat really hot stuff, the back of my head gets numb. I think it's like a weird allergic reaction. Anything that's habanero or hotter, I have that reaction to. But I ate that stuff and my whole face went numb, and my face did this. And I knew it was hot, but the heat hadn't hit me yet. So I was like, this is going to be really bad in like 1 minute. And I just kind of sat there and like I didn't know what to do. It was such a weird experience. And then all the heat hit me. And it was like, damn, that was hot. That was really hot. Luckily, it didn't stick around as long as you think it would. Although I will say, if you do the hot sauce challenge, do not get the bomb. The bomb hot sauce is bad. It tastes like garbage. It's just hot for the sake of being hot, and the worst part about it is whatever spot it touches, it'll just burn there for like a whole day. It just sucks. So I can't recommend that one. But that one's only like number 8 usually on their heat scale. So I would dodge that one and then just do the 9 or the 10. Yeah, I like spicy too, but I'm same with habanero and spicy too. Oh, really? On here or on Discord or something? Either or. Twitch is fine. Otherwise, I really gotta get that Discord channel set up. Oh, number 8 is worse than number 9. Yeah, the bomb hot sauce is just bad. It's just bad. I had it before, and then it was there at the bachelor party, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that one. And they're like, oh, why? And I'm like, because I've had it before, and it's just the worst. Like, you'll see. I don't want to experience that again. I'll come back for a 9 and 10. It's not a heat thing. It's a flavor and other. Hot sauce and cats, classic Discord. Yeah. Yeah, I really got to get that Discord server set up. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Okay, here we go. So we got Dragon Bone Axe, which has 939 durability, which is more than I expected. It's going to go down from this. So 592, it's really not bad. That's pretty respectable. Considering that our star metal... well, I guess okay, it's 1,000. Never mind. It's just that we have an edge smith, and our durability is raised. So if you don't have an edge smith, your Dragonbone War Axe is probably going to be with a weapon kit on it. 450 durability. So it's not going to have shit for durability, but it will do a bunch of damage. Our venom infused daggers only have 704. And with that on them, they're up to 894, which is not a lot, but it's better. The main thing we want from that, though, is the poison and the bleed buildup every hit. So that's going to be cool. Dragonbone War Axe can go into our special chest here. We have a ton of weapons on us. I also don't need these extra potions, because we're not going to go do anything too intensive. I guess we could go kill the Witch Queen. We could just run over there and do that quick. Let me go turn that in. What did they say about the bomb after they tried it at the bachelor party? They basically said the same thing. They were like, oh my god, that tastes so bad. And I was like, I know. And then they just sat there and like, it just burned them. And I was like, I'm Amber. You know, because I had done all of them up to that point. And then I just skipped out on that one because I was like, no. I was upfront with everybody when I saw it. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that one. But I'll do every other one. And then only me and another guy did the last dab on Wing 10, so it's, you know, I got my... nobody bothered me about it or anything. Not that I think they would have, but, you know, as some people get. but I can say that I've done it. Some of the hot sauces included in the hot sauce pack are very good. So I would actually, I don't know how much it costs, I guess. But the hot sauces are very good. You have a nice mix of them. There's one, number 4 was very good. Very tasty. Had a decent amount of heat to it, but the flavor of it, I was very impressed by it. But yeah, I can't wait to send that recipe to my mom about those chilies, because that's for sure going to be a thing. Because I think mom and dad even grow their own chilies. At least habaneros. I guess I don't know if chilies grow up here because I'm from the Midwest, so it's a little cold for them. But maybe with this recipe, it'll happen, because my dad is a fiend for hot stuff. Okay, our armor isn't even half. You know, maybe we will go do the Witch Queen. It won't be that far. Just as for the recipe, we'll get it in a bit here. Okay, yeah. For sure. And, like, if it's like a secret family recipe, then, you know, don't worry about it. It does taste good. Or it does sound good, I mean. Nice thing is you can make it as spicy as you want. Just use whatever pepper, really. Okay, so it's not like a specific kind of pepper. I guess in my head I was thinking red Thai chilies. I don't know why, but that's just what popped into my head. I think the sinkhole is the closest. This is the closest teleporter, huh? Either that or this one, I guess. I guess this one is a little closer, huh? We'll go get that one. We just got this one. We'll do run back. Not a family recipe, though she's made it 2 years in a row because I love it. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. I can't wait. Yeah, my mom does a ton of canning, and my dad is a huge food snob. He's a huge foodie, and a very, very good chef. And my mom has this salsa recipe that she makes every year. To the point where, people will like do favors for us in payment for a jar of mom's salsa. So that's pretty funny. And that one I don't think is a family recipe either. We were family friends with some people in our town that they had a recipe. They were what was he? Mexican? Some sort of Latino American. Somewhere in that area. Yeah. But the guy, he was like one grade above me. His mom made this salsa that Tostinos offered to buy their recipe from. And they refused because it was a family recipe. And the mom was, you know, retirement range, and she was like, nah, I just want to keep it in the family, and you know, I don't want to make it in such large vats and stuff either, and like, because she used to do it, make this huge vat of the chili. It was called Mama's chili, or Mama's salsa, sorry, and sell it to local places, our local like grocery store and like gas station and stuff like that, and it was like constantly being sold out. And then right about that time too, she quit because she was like, I'm gonna retire. This is good enough, which is terrible because that was some good ass fucking salsa. She just gave me the link. It's just a recipe on the net, and I put it here. I don't know, actually. Nightbot may time you out if you try to post a link. I'm not sure. Because one time I had a bot come into my chat and like start doing bot things, and I was like, nope, and it ruined it for everybody. So. Nienna can, because Nienna is a mod. So Nienna has special privileges. So if you send it to Nienna in a link, or in a whisper, and then Nienna can post it in chat. I guess I can just, well, I don't know how to do that actually. Can I VIP you? Will that give you... JK, that's not helpful. Oh, I can't do it through this chat bar. Okay, it would be involved for me on chat right now. Because I can't access my mod tools in OBS.
Yeah.
Nana, you might be able to VIP Jersey Milker, though. Although you're on mobile, and I don't know if you got the time, because usually you're at work, so. Jersey, got your message, I'll post it in a minute. I'm driving right now. Okay. Cool, well thank you so much, Jersey Milker. I am excited. Just whispered it to you both. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you very much. There we go. Anyway, the pics on the recipe, it looks like they made it a bit chunkier. My wife slices the peppers really thin, like into paper thin rings. But that's the exact recipe. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Definitely gonna have to check it out. Mom for sure is gonna try it at least once. Do you know where the recipe comes from? Like, where are its origins? Because it almost sounds like an Asian candy, you know, like a tropical, maybe like a Filipino or a Thai thing. I eat it with eggs in the morning. That would be good. I used to love, when I lived in Okinawa, having pickled vegetables in the morning was like the best. Or on sausage instead of sauerkraut relish. Ah, damn it.
Your death will be as meaningless.
Not sure about the origins. I think we too got the recipe from a friend. Makes sense to me. Sharing is caring or something. Is that a Taki stone or is that a regular stone? It is a Taki stone.
This temple serves as the home of the Scourge. Here you will spend your days in service to the divine element and the one who protects it. It is a great honor to you and to all your kind that we allow such access to our most holy sites. Be thankful, slave, for the alternative is a screaming death on a bloody altar.
We have one of those. Haven't used it yet, though. We probably just shared that link with my wife. Sounds good to me, man. I don't care where it comes from, if it's good. It's always a nice surprise. My fiance uses this, this like food app, where it's like a food planner, for the week, and you pick out the dishes and it like fills up your grocery cart with like everything that you need. It's really great. But once in a while, like, you know, the food is like, mostly it's like, okay, it's pretty simple, which is great. It's fast and relatively easy to make, but sometimes we'll get a surprisingly good recipe out of it, and it's like, man, I'm really impressed. Okay. This is Crazy Sand Guy, who, by the way, no pants.
A mad fool went wandering in a sandstorm. Eventually, a man happened along and said, "You mad fool, what are you doing in this sandstorm?" The mad fool replied, "Your turn to talk, fool."
Yeah. So he's also being sort of possessed by the spirit that summons the sandstorm, so he will talk to us through him.
Singing. Seb, this is the best. The sandstorm.
I'm tired of conversing
there he is.
with this madman exile.
On the sands.
I desire release from this plane of existence. Such is not within your power to grant.
Is there much
without the
story in this
Scourge
game,
Stone.
or is it pretty story light? It is.
The Scourge Stone was shattered when I was unleashed upon
Looks
the
fun, though.
world. Peace was
Having tuned
lost
into it,
to
watching a few
time.
times. So
As I
there
sweep
is
across the
story
exiled
to
land,
it,
I seek the peace
but it
that
tells
will
the story
provide
in
my
much way
liberation.
Dark Souls tells their story,
I touch all. I do
where
not
it doesn't
fight.
tell you at all.
I
You have to go seek it out.
They are locked away
Anyway, we got
in
our.
caves.
Yeah. Okay, so he's done. So we got our Heart of the Sands.
Ringing sands.
So yeah, the story is deep because I don't know if you know much about Conan, but Conan is basically the grandfather or father of sword and sorcery fantasy. You can thank Conan for like Dungeons and Dragons and that whole everything that spawned from there. This was kind of the first one to do it like that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of history there. Conan is in the game. Hero Quest. We talked to him earlier. He's in Seppermere, the city. Now I don't know much about Conan lore, I will say. No, you don't. There is no escape. But anyway, I don't know much about Conan lore, or the comics, or the graphic novels, or anything like that. Did you ever play Hero Quest? The Barbarian on the box is very Conan looking. The board game? Yes. If you're talking about the board game, I have played Hero Quest. It is pretty fun. Yeah, the board game. Then yes. I don't know if you can see. Here. Move my camera. If you can see behind me. See this shelf right here? Those are all board games on that shelf. It goes all the way up to the ceiling. Because as it happens, my fiancé is a giant nerd just like me. So it's great. And we've since got into mini painting, so usually we'll buy a board game. We've started buying board games for the minis to paint. And if the board game is fun, then great. If it's not, we bought it for the minis. But anyway, yeah, so the story of Conan Exiles is you're obviously in the exiled lands. The map is obviously a little different for Sipta, the other map. You get here by reasons, whether they're true or not. You can kind of pick those, and you can roleplay that. And, speaking of fiancé, congrats, Aunt. Thank you. Oh, there goes my camera. And so the story is there. What did Jay-Z call his wife before they got married? Fiancé? Instead of fiancé? Fiancé, yeah. That's pretty funny. But yeah, the story is here. There are some people to talk to that are scattered about in all different places. And they can kind of give you a clue on what's going on. Some of them are aliens that you can talk to, like the War Maker or the Archivist. The Archivist is dead. It's his ghost you talk to. Watch out for snakes. Snakes poison you, and they have a gigantic hitbox that is extremely hard to dodge. But yeah, it's pretty good, and it's not like Ark where you play until you like get bored of it and are done. Like obviously Ark has boss fights that you can go do, but when you finish those boss fights, you're still like you're still playing the game. In this one, once you collect all of the pieces to take your bracelet off, and you do that, the game deletes your character. So you are officially done. Like, there is a hard ending to this game. Which is nice, because it wraps it up nice and tight with a little bow. This is where we're going, by the way. We're going on up here. Because we're gonna go kill the Witch Queen. Since we have the Scourge Stone, the Heart of the Sands. We have the Star of the Champion. All we need is the Witch Queen's mask. And big map, yes. The map is huge. There's more up here. The volcano, so, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about this, but each one of these zones is kind of like leveled, right? So along this is called, commonly referred to as Noob River, because you start the game in this area and then you have to run up here. So this is like a 1, right? Everything around the Noob River is extremely easy. And then up here you get into like level 2. Level 2 all up in here. Level 3, I would say, is the jungle. And maybe like over here by Seprameru, the city. City of the Relic Hunters. Although the hardest dungeon in the game is in Seprameru as well. Level 4 would be the Highlands. And I would also put the Unnamed City in here. So like all of this I would put as a 4. Maybe this would be 4 and this would be 5 over here. Because the Ravaged Barrows are harder than over here. Next up you got the snow. And then finally, the volcano is the hardest place in the game. But yeah, I really enjoy it. The combat's fun. I don't know what kind of games you like, Jersey Milker. Obviously, you like fantasy games, or like medieval style games, so... Because I know you tuned in for my Warband playthrough, which I have been fiddling around with the idea of either trying to restart that, or just playing from a new game of some kind, maybe playing a different mod. I'm not sure yet, because we're nearly at the end of this playthrough, as it turns out. I like games like this, have good memories of Oblivion. Oh man, Oblivion. Such a good game. But I hated how the world leveled with you. This game does not have that problem. The world is not leveled with you. If you go somewhere where you're not supposed to be, you're gonna find out. That being said, you can kill some of the world bosses, which are 3 skull enemies that are up on the overland, with stone weapons. Particularly daggers. Bleed is very good in this game. So it's actually pretty... the speedrun of this game, or at least the used to be world record speedrun of this game, was done by immediately going and killing one of the world bosses with some stone daggers and getting a legendary weapon. Can you get heavy from these guys? Yeah, definitely love the Elder Scrolls games. I was a little disappointed in Skyrim. Particularly right now where they keep re-releasing it for $70. That's ridiculous. But as a kid, Morrowind was definitely my favorite game. It doesn't hold up so well anymore. It needs some mods to kind of modernize it. But I love it. When Skyrim came out, or was coming out rather, I remember I got the Platinum achievement for Oblivion. I probably got, I don't know how many hundreds of hours in that game too. A few, definitely a few. Oh, I am outside, aren't I? Is there a way to get inside from outside? I guess I can go in through the window. Actually, this might be okay. It's kind of okay. Yeah, okay, we're okay. Looks like we can get in from around here. We got some ape-human hybrids here. If you were wondering why these monkeys look weird, that's why. Okay. Interact. Forgotten furnishings. Oh, I've never gotten that before. That's cool. I wonder what those are. We'll have to check them out for the fashion. We need to get around and down. So let's go through right here. I should have brought those extra potions with me. Turns out, I wasn't really expecting to go do the Witch Queen. But here we are. Silverback gorilla, I think this is. This should be like a skull. One skull. Oh no. Just tougher. 2,000 health, this guy. That monkey didn't even attack you. Well, they're gonna. Everything in this game is angry. The birds are angry, the deer are angry, the monkeys are angry. The undead demon hyenas are angry, but that one makes a little bit more sense. If you haven't, Jersey Milker, watch my animated video I put out last night on TikTok and on my YouTube. I made an animated version, and it was just me playing, and so I cut the audio from my gameplay and turned it into like a little animation, like kind of a shitty animation where it's not actually animated, it's just kind of like still images telling a story sort of thing. We're gonna switch to axe here, or no, we should switch to these. Our daggers. So we have axe, venom infused daggers. We got our potions. We got our meats. We got 27 minutes until our strength buff runs out. How are you doing on food? I forgot to check. Oh, you're good. Totally fine. But anyway, so while I was playing, I was getting attacked by like everything, because everything runs up and attacks you. And so every time I got attacked, I would draw this extremely angry enemy or animal. Just like show up in the video. I thought it was funny.
My enemy. Dagon will protect me.
Dagon will not protect you. I forgot that we gotta fight these statues first. Although, man, look at that health go down. You can do this fight pretty early. Yep. You sure have. Alright, do the other one. These are a problem. You don't want to get hit by those lasers. They sting a bit. You gonna turn your statue on? They're just kind of showing you where all of them are right now. Alright, can I attack him? Okay, there we go. Jesus, finally. Those lasers are green healing lasers. That is what green means. Green means healing. So I should stand in them. That's video game logic 101 right there. Red barrels mean explode. Green lasers mean healing. Very common knowledge. Oh, he's dead. Alright, your turn. I'm gonna fuck you up with these daggers.
I was supposed to be your savior!
Yeah, well, if you didn't suck so much. Oh! 4,500 health. That's nothing. Yeah, that bleed poison stack is going to wreck her. It's dying so fast. I remember the first time I did this, it took a little bit. So.
It is time.
Dead. Give me your goodies. Harvest your body. Didn't have anything on her. I just wanted to check. Well, we got the Mask of the Witch Queen and the key to Rosma's quarters. Which now, so you think that the Witch Queen died there, which she did, sort of. But when you go to town, there's this character Rosma there. That's what the whole video is about, by the way. So if you're curious about the Witch Queen and Rosma, the animated video that I made yesterday explains this whole thing. Where now she's going to be in town, and she talks about how she was possessed, and she thanks you for freeing her. How exactly did I free her? Because, like, that was a pretty simple death animation there because she died from the bleed out. But, like, sometimes she gets split in half and stuff. And it's like, how did you survive that? Whatever. You know, it's fine. I think there might be a chest down here somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I thought there was something to learn in the chamber here, but I didn't see any stones or anything. Switch back to our Star Metal Mace. I didn't even level up from that. Yeah, I thought for sure. Maybe I interact with the throne? There it is! If you're gonna play this game, anybody watching, make sure to just try to interact with everything that you see. Anything weird that you see, just try to run up and interact with it, even if it doesn't give you a prompt. Like totems, or tablets, or thrones, apparently, because a lot of times they'll teach you stuff. You freed her from her torment, so that she could rest, in the comfort of her own blood puddle, as two separate halves. Yeah, it's like a warm embrace. You know, blood is warm. That place looked pretty toasty because there was a lot of fire going on. The lasers, you know, for ambiance. And now we leave. So now, since I have the key to Rosma's quarters, I could go healing laser strike. We can go to Siprameru and go talk to Rosma if you want to learn more about the story. She'll tell you about what happened. I don't remember if Conan has more dialogue for us now that we found Rosma, because he asks you to go find her. Or if you see her, let him know. Now we need to go find Hanuman's cave, which is along Noob River on the southern side. I'm like pretty sure. like 90%. But we have all of these hearts, and we can trade those hearts at the statue of Hanuman and potentially get a Yeti. And that'd be pretty cool.
Hey. Hey.
Where am I right now? I'm heading towards the Dagon, the Dagon dungeon. We're not going to do the Dagon dungeon. We are not prepared for the Dagon dungeon. The Dagon dungeon is basically all underwater. You can get away with using breathing potions if you have several of them. Or you get a legendary, there's a legendary mask that lets you breathe underwater. There's also a legendary, like, spear or javelin that lets you breathe underwater. And that dungeon's fairly tough as well. Like, obviously, we're good to go. We have epic, redeemed Silent Legion armor and, like, star metal and legendary weapons, several of them. Doing that dungeon, you would definitely want to bring some antidotes and some bandages, even if they're not very good ones. Bandages will heal your bleed stacks. And I think there are some things that poison you in there. One of the final bosses, I think, poisons. Although it's been a very long time, I don't quite remember everything. This is like Snake Island. I think there are 3 of those big snakes. And we're just gonna avoid those. Snakes are one thing I do not like to fight. And those are just pretty big snakes. There are bigger snakes than that. One particular one in the unnamed city that guards a legendary chest, and then there's another one in the arena where we just were. We ran past it. I didn't jump down to the little tunnel, which is where it hangs out. But there's totally a big old 3-skull snake down there. But yeah, don't care for those things. Do not care for those things. Anyway, so we kind of checked. We can go a little bit further down here, but I think it's got to be west of the ruins, because you can run into it pretty early in the game. At least I have, and I know that I never go east of the temple in the early stages of the game, because things get a little rough out this way for just starting out. Got all these Komodo dragons and shoebills. How's my weight? Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good. But yeah, now, as long as we don't die on the way back home, all we need is the Shining Trapezahedron, and we can take our bracelet off and leave the Exiled Lands. So we'll probably finish this game maybe tomorrow. So we gotta think about what game we're gonna play next. What do you guys want to see? What are some games that I have ready to go? I just bought Kingdom Come Deliverance because it was on sale. I've played it before, so it'll be my... If I played it on stream, it would be my second full playthrough, my 3rd time playing it, because I started to play and then didn't finish it. But we could do Kingdom Come Deliverance. That's a pretty fun game. Pulsar Lost Colony is a fun one, where basically it's adventures in space, and you get a little spaceship to fly around. That game's pretty fun. And we can finish that out. Does that game have an ending? Yeah, it definitely does. We could do Elden Ring. Elden Ring does not have a, doesn't have the mod that I want to play ready, unless, he recently updated it, Grimrock. But I don't think he did. Bannerlord. I would have to buy Bannerlord, download it. But that is an option to do.
Yeah.
Would you get out of here? What else? Oxygen not included. I have downloaded. And that would be okay for a couple of streams, at least. Planet Zoo, if we want to build a zoo. I love building games. So like Conan or Planet Zoo. You know, they're pretty similar. Both have animals. You build things. There's basically all the similarities right there. They're basically the same game. I don't think they'll be finished for a long time. It's coming out in early access this month. It's coming out of early access this month, and they just released Steam Workshop support for Bannerlord. Ooh. Now that is an interesting tidbit of information. If it's coming out of... now we actually have to look for Hanuman's cave. If anybody knows where it is, feel free to guide me to it, because that's where I'm going. But if it's coming out of early access, I'm a lot more keen on getting it. And with workshop support, there could be some very interesting mods that come out for it. Potentially to make it more like Warband, although those mods won't be... will just be starting development, so it's going to be a while until they're finished. I could go for some Bannerlord, maybe Pulsar. Personally, I don't enjoy Elden Ring. I enjoyed my playthrough of it. I tried to go around and get all the bosses. So that was fun. Although I didn't get all of them. Because how could you? There are like 180 bosses or something like that. There are already some rad mods, I heard. Oh, really? But now it'll be easier to install them as they get added to Steam's Workshop. I see. I see. Punch him. Oh, damn it, Samwise. I only have maybe 40-ish hours into it without mods myself. So. Okay, so assuming that I get Bannerlord, because I will get it at some point. I just don't know when. What sort of things would you like to see as like a quality of life mod for it? Yeah, I'm in the right area for Hanuman's cave. Is it hiding behind this giant tree? No. That's a good question. I don't know. I haven't done too much exploring into mods with Warband or Bannerlord. Okay. I mean, I suppose, because, like, my first playthrough of Florus was, like, I wasn't sure... I know they talked about diplomacy and some things were better, and I'm like, well, you know, Warband's already really good. And then playing Florus, I was like, oh my god, I'm never gonna play vanilla Warband ever again. This is, like, so much better. There are some things that are just nice quality of life things that are just nice to have. So I wonder if there's anything like that for Bannerlord. I know one complaint about Bannerlord so far is silly. It's that tournament used regular weapons, not blunt wooden objects. I liked how Warband did blunt wooden things during tournaments, but I think there's a mod for it actually. So like, do you kill people in tournaments? Like, are you at risk of dying? Where the hell is Hanuman's cave? I remember there's a bunch of imps outside of it. I could have swore it was right there. But we checked over there. Sentinels. Broken highway. Maybe it is right there. Okay, we'll go check it out. You don't kill people, you just stab them bloodily in the head, and somehow they live because it was just a tournament. It's silly, yeah. I was just kidding. Don't tell Mom. Yeah, I'd be interested in doing Bannerlord and seeing how it is. Seeing how things have changed from Warband, because I heard it's not the same. And there are some things missing that were in Warband that are not in Bannerlord. But then in Bannerlord you have destructible castles, which is pretty cool. I think one mod that I would get, yeah, Forest looked awesome. I'm gonna give it a go sometime for sure. If you're playing vanilla Warband, I highly recommend it because it's Flores is just vanilla Warband with some extra stuff, like improved things and extra stuff. In my opinion, there's no reason not to play Flores over vanilla Warband. But one thing I would like to look into for Bannerlord is to figure out a way if you can build your own castle. If there's a mod where you can build your own castle and start your own town, I'm for sure gonna get that because that's something that I always wanted to do in Warband. There was never support for. I want to do that because in Warband you have to take over a place in order to get it, or be granted it a lord, but then the guy that used to own it is always like pissed off at you because you're living in his house. Also, I just like the idea of building things. So if I can do that in that game, that'd be fantastic. I'll definitely give it a look. What other things do I have in my Steam library, though, or downloaded? I was thinking about playing Ark after this, if anybody was interested in Ark. Because it's a lot like this game, except the combat system is, in my opinion, worse. It gets a little futuristic towards the end, and you tame dinos instead of people. So there are a bunch of dinosaurs that you can get and tame and stuff. But the building system's kind of similar. Ark is fun. My only hesitance on playing Ark is that I don't have it downloaded, and it's like 200 gigs. So I think I would have to make space on my hard drive to even play it. Midnight Blue Dye. Okay, we're back to imps. That's good. Because I know imps are around that cave entrance. I don't think it's up there, though. I like dinosaurs. I like turtles. So yeah, that's something that we could do. I don't know if it's gonna get downloaded for stream. Well, no, because I'll have 2 days to do it. So I could definitely get it downloaded. I'll have to make room on my hard drive. Get rid of Planet Zoo. I think that actually uses a fair bit of storage space. Okay, I passed it somewhere. I should have run into it, and I didn't. Time to go to the internet. Conan Exiles. Numan's Grotto. It's right there. But yeah, I could definitely get Arc downloaded, and I already own that one. So that's my another hesitance with Bannerlord, is because I would have to buy it, and I'm not sure if I want to do too many frivolous purchases because money. I know it's only like $40, right? It's not terrible. I'm just very mindful of where my money goes. I'm not very mindful with how much money I have, but I am always mindful about what I'm spending my money on, if that makes sense. Finally had a chance to drink coffee today. Dropped it. Thoughts and prayers. That may be the saddest thing I've ever heard. Top 5 at least. Are you at least somewhere where you can get replacement coffee? Okay, we still got a bit to go. Other side of the Sentinels? Yes. Working on it. Got it. Good luck. Try not to drop that one. Can we not? Do you have any idea how many of your kind I've killed? How's our armor doing, by the way? Our helmet is getting to be about half. Before the volcano, we'll definitely swap armors with our thrall. But so far, Samwise has been doing good. He didn't really get very close on the undead dragon, which I was a little worried about. I think he took a fire breath to the face, unless it missed him. Volcano boss is a long run, and I don't remember the route very well, because it's been quite a while since I played it. This is the tree. Okay, I do remember there being a big ash tree. I should have checked back here, and I didn't. There it is. There it is. Hit him. Thank you. Samwise, you want to take care of that guy? Thank you. How about that guy too? Oh, no. Never mind, never mind. You come over here. Don't worry about that guy. He's fine. He's friend. Don't kill friends. What's that? Oh, no, yeah, it's a staff. It's a mage's staff or a sorcerer's staff. Do these crystals give you special stuff? Nope, just regular crystal. Are you exploding one? No. Oh, hi! Oh, this was the guy with the pot in his head that I was talking about earlier. They can be a little tough. They can hit pretty hard if you're not wearing epic armor. Also, his hits stun you, which is annoying. Did I get anything from that guy? I wasn't watching. I got an iron pot! That's funny. I didn't know that you could get the pot on his head. I like it though. Is there anything down here? I don't remember swimming controls. Here we go. Some glowing goop bushes. Oh, hey, there's a dude here. Oh, you're a three-skull dude. You're like as strong as the Witch Queen. I wonder if you can take this guy as a thrall. Probably not. He's a three-skull, but he is human, so... Like, I don't think in a regular game you could, because I don't think there's any way to get him out of here. You're already dead, you just don't even know it. Read this book. The others may have perished a long time ago, but I will remain. My loyalty will not be swayed by the disgustingly feeble creatures in this cave, nor will the lack of food or clean water dismay me even a little. Hanuman tests me, I know it. I will be rewarded, given time. You are... Here it is. This is your reward. Withered Heart. Heart of a worshipper of Hanuman. Your sacrifice has been accepted. Boon of the Yeti. Boon of the Yeti. Hanuman's gift. Okay. Sounds good.
O Lord of the darkness, of men who are not men,
Voice acted book.
give us strength and suffering in equal measure. Let our bodies be pleasing to you, and our minds quieted from this conscious thought. Let us find the inner rages and loose them upon the earth.
Variable effect.
We give our sacrifice into your hands. Appease your thirst in the slickness of blood. Grant us the power of your might, the eternal strength of Hanuman.
Yeah, so there you go. We got 3 Yeti protectors. I think the Yetis aren't like super good or anything. Not like the Black Yetis. The Black Yetis are good. You just can't take them anywhere because they're too big. But for these protectors, they're pretty decent from what I remember. All right, now we go back home. And then tomorrow, Volcano. kind of weird at the last week. Because this game can just go on and on, right? There are a bunch of dungeons that we haven't done, like the Dagon dungeon, or we haven't done the Midnight Grove, or anything. So that would extend our time a bit. We haven't done the Warmaker's dungeon. Whole bunch of stuff that we haven't done. We have been playing this for quite a while now. This is what, day 19 of playing. So tomorrow will be 20. That's 60 hours. Which is pretty decent for a playthrough. Where am I? Alright, basically go straight north. Yeah, you're regular hyenas. That's fine. We haven't killed all of the world bosses either, like the giant spider up here. I do not like to fight giant spiders very much. And not only because I don't like spiders, they just have weird... It's mostly their big AoE slam that they do. It's very hard to dodge, at least for me. Alright, where is it? There it is. Okay. The big spider likes to wander, so if you're coming up this way, make sure to be ready. There it is. Yep. That frickin' thing. I think that boss has 22,000 health. Something like that. Which comparatively, the Croc boss, the Three Skull Croc boss, has 12,000, I think. So more health, hits a lot harder to dodge its attacks. Where's the... Speaking of Croc Boss, where's the Croc Boss?
Oh. Yeah.
You know, with our new fancy daggers, Croc Boss would not be that hard to kill. Why don't we give it a go? Yeah, I think he's right here. Well, shouldn't take that long.
Hey.
There he is! Yep, 12,000. Oh, you know what I forgot this whole time? You can backflip daggers.
Meaningless as your life.
Samwise, how you doing? Oh, you're fine.
The bright joy of slaying.
I'm just getting the stacks up. The bleed and the poison are going to do damage enough to him. I'm saving durability on my daggers.
Die, outsider.
Yeah, look at that chunk down. Super easy. Which I should hope so by now. Something good. The White Blade. A blade that glimmers with unholy life. Legendary weapon cripple. What is your special ability? The scars of war that tore the exiled lands apart thousands of years in the past are still apparent today, and the dead walk in the ancient battlefields carrying weapons that glimmer with ancient sorrow. This blade, taken from one of the dead, allows vitality of the dead to seep into the bearer. Its unearthly light reminds the wielder that death is the consequence of living, and thus encourages them to live just a little more strongly. This weapon increases vitality. It sure doesn't. My health didn't move. Looks cool though. But that is a sword of lies. So I was right. Either they didn't update the legendary weapons since the patch, or they have just decided to not have it be a thing. But didn't change the descriptions. Like Sword of Crom, for example. Which is a little disappointing. Speaking of things, they did all this because of, like, PvP balance, right? Because Conan is / can be played as a PvP primary game, just like Ark or whatever. You know, if you're into that stuff, that's what you can spend your time doing, building your base and leveling up. You know, you have a clan, you get thralls, and you defend against other players. Like, that could be the main part of your game. Obviously, I don't care about that stuff. But because of that, they need to balance certain things so that they are not overpowered in PvP, like Sword of Crom on a thrall. So they made Sword of Crom useless by doing only 1 damage if a thrall is using it. So there's no reason to ever use the Sword of Crom now, either on a player or on a thrall. It's just useless, which is sucky. Elden Ring, in its newest patch, 1.07, recently made it so that the weapons you do... Oh, that's White Tiger. We don't want to draw the ire of the White Tiger, because even though we're all in epic stuff, I still don't want to fight that damn thing. I think that's very strong. Not fighting it. But anyway, Elden Ring made it recently that weapons and spells and all different stuff will do different amounts of damage depending on what you hit. So that allows them to have weapons do really good in PvE, but then not do nearly as much damage in PvP, which I think is super smart. That way you can keep the weapons that are supposed to be super strong against bosses, just that, and you don't have to worry about them being like one-shots against players. And some spells that were designed for PvP will now actually be viable in PvE, in theory. That is. Obviously, I haven't played since the patch. I just watched a video of, like, patch notes. But I think that was a super smart idea. And that more games should try to do that. I know it's pretty involved, because there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that would need to change to set up that system. You also make a sacrifice in new players that don't know this are going to assume that this awesome two-handed weapon or spell or whatever that does a ton of damage to just regular enemies is also going to do a ton of damage to regular players if they get invaded or if they decide to do invasions. And then are going to be very swiftly corrected when that doesn't happen. But with that small sacrifice, even still, I think it's a super smart idea. And then games like this, Conan, can do the same damn thing. But that's just my opinion, I guess. We never did make the temples that we were going to. Or do we need antidotes for the volcano boss? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's place our Yetis. There he is. Look at how big he is. Boom. He's so big and he's got 489 health. One strength, one vitality. He's going to die immediately. That's fine. They're there for, you know, scare factor. People walk up to our base and they're like, is that a damn... Yeah, you know what? Maybe we don't need to go here. Yeah, I feel like, particularly because of all the trouble it was to get them, I feel like the Yetis should be a lot better than they are. They probably got nerfed pretty hard in the Thrall and the Sorcery update. Because Thralls and Pets got nerfed. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Yetis got hit with a pretty healthy nerf. Because 489 health, it's like nothing. Anyway, we got Hanuman's gift, which is cool. Throw that in there. We have our mask and our... Where's our heart? Where's our Heart of the Sands? Does that have a damn timer on it? Did I make the Heart of the Sands and it rotted out of my inventory? I bet that's what happened. We're gonna have to go get that stuff again. It's not hard to do, luckily, but... I didn't, like, drop it on accident, did I? It can be sacrificed at Hanuman's grotto. Oh no! I got rid of it. Oh, shitballs. Okay, well, we gotta go get that again. Drop the coffee, like, on the floor. Stop. Yeah, dropped on the floor. It sucks. Were you at least somewhere where you didn't have to clean it up, or did you, like, drop it inside? Don't waste it, get a straw. The Prayer of Hanuman. Oh, that's what we... Okay, yeah. Yeah. Get out of my inventory. That's really annoying that we got rid of the Scourge, the Heart of the Sands. And I think it dented my travel mug too. Oh no. Just having a hell of a time. Perfect. Samwise. Come here, we need to make a switch. .448 armor, butt-ass naked, is pretty good. And they get a big stat boost. Which, you know what? If we switch out Berserker and Robert, and we finish this like it started, $69.97. That's a lot of health. That's a lot of health. Robert, we're gonna do this. We're gonna finish this thing. Not today, but we're gonna do it. 1215 armor, 1356. He's got more. At least, you know, he's got better armor too. But Robert is best boy. You are not wrong. Robert, the first thrall we tamed, a tier 2 Black Hand, is the best damn thrall we got. And it's like not even close. He has, with the boosted stats, he's got like 2,000 more health than Sumerian Berserker did. And very comparable damage. It's very similar. Actually, now it says max strength damage bonus 26%. What does he have? 15. So apparently, I don't know why, but he has better stats than Sumerian Berserker. I don't know. Something's jacked up with the attribute bonuses, on Funcom's end, because that shouldn't be a thing. Anyway, regular Komodo can just sit in his pen and live his life in happiness, being fed and pooping all day long. He refuses to be limited by his caste. Robert is really someone to aspire to. He has exceeded all expectations. Planet Zoo Simulator. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to play Planet Zoo sometime. I do like making zoos. It's fun. Planet Coaster was fun. I played that for a bit on PlayStation because it was free. If you have PlayStation Plus, you get 2 free games a month. And that was one of the free games, one of the months. And played that game for a while. Making the roller coasters is janky as fuck. But making the parks and stuff is pretty fun, actually. How long do those Hanuman potions last? It doesn't say. Let's see. Fall damage 12%, 2 hours. It's nice. Alright, but it's ending time, so that's gonna do it for me. Tomorrow, we finish Conan. Because all we gotta do is the volcano boss, and then we gotta get our Scourge Stone pieces back. But I could always do that offline. Like we got those offline meteors. That totally happened, and I didn't just spawn them in with admin commands. Definitely didn't do that. So we're definitely gonna get the Heart of the Sands off stream, totally legit, without spawning it in. So tomorrow all we gotta do is the volcano boss. I mean, you saw me get the Scourge Stone pieces, they're not that hard. The one that I didn't get today in Galaman's Grotto is guarded by a crocodile. And you saw me kill one of those. The 3 skull one. And I think the one in the place is not even a 3 skull one, or it's like a easier version of it. So it's fine. So tomorrow we finish, and then we gotta think about a new game. Bannerlord is a decent idea. Otherwise, I could try to get Arc downloaded. And then Kingdom Come, Pulsar. What else do we have? Valheim. Heroes of Might and Magic 3. I'm terrible at it. You don't want to watch me play that one. Skyrim, I guess. Could at some point get Morrowind and Oblivion re-downloaded and do those at some point, but that won't be for a long time because I'd like to get those nice and modded. But anyway, let me some Valheim. Valheim's pretty fun. Valheim is pretty fun. Valheim is an option that we could do because it is good. Also, pretty. I don't know. It's pretty boring though to watch sometimes. It's nice and peaceful, especially when you're like sailing around. But when you're looking for resources, when you find them and you mine them out, it's going to be a lot of just like sitting there with a pickaxe and mining out a giant copper vein. Which, if you guys are okay with that, I'm okay with doing. Grindy at times. It is grindy at times. I think I would rather play Ark over Valheim on stream because collecting the dinos, the different dinos and stuff, can be pretty fun. And it is grindy, but it's a little more fun to watch because it's not so stationary. You're always like moving around and things like that. I'd love to get Elden Ring myself sometime, but I feel bad for never finishing Dark Souls. Which Dark Souls? Dark Souls 1? Are you talking about? I love Dark Souls 1. That'd be another game that I'm going to play on stream at some point. I don't have it on my computer. I have it on PS4. I got the Enter Londo on PS3 a long way back. Yeah, number 1. We're definitely going to do a playthrough of Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls Remastered, at some point. I've been waiting for it to go on sale. It hasn't happened yet. But I definitely want to do that on stream, because I love Dark Souls 1. I played through that game so many times. Dark Souls 3 is good, but I don't like it as much. Yeah, same, it never goes on sale. Yeah, I know. I'm hoping for, like, the Steam fall sale or the winter sale or whatever. Maybe it does. But I could also just buy it And then we can do Dark Souls 1 runs. And there's a ton of mods for Dark Souls as well, for Dark Souls 1. So that's something that we could do. But I guess we'll talk about it more tomorrow and try to get it figured out about what we're gonna move on to after Conan. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I see you tomorrow. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. Have you played Elden Ring yet? Yes, I have. I own it. And I have I've done a full playthrough of it. My first playthrough was like 120 hours or something. I tried to kill all of the main bosses. I missed 2 of them. Rather, I missed 1 of them. After I got done, I went and looked up how to get to those bosses, because they're like achievement bosses, so I knew they were there. One I could go back and kill, the other one I ruined. You gotta get to it through a storyline, so I didn't get to fight that one. But it's just a big-ass dragon, so it's like, I fought a lot of big-ass dragons. Oh, nice, I haven't yet. Elden Ring is something that we could do on stream. I wouldn't mind doing it, although Nana has expressed that she doesn't care for Elden Ring. I wanted to do the mod of survival mode, but it's not updated to it, so... Yeah, like I said, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Jersey Milker, if you're here, for sure, we'll get your opinion on what to do next. We can kind of nail down what we're gonna do. I'd like to play a game that I already own without buying one, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see what the options are. But yeah, I'll catch you later. See ya.